Hi, it's Grant Abbott from Business Bellies, and by now you're well and truly into your 30-day reset program. And I think it's absolutely crucial that right at this stage, as I said before, if you fail to plan, then you're planning to fail, and we want to have the maximum amount of success. Dave and Phil Catchett-Allen, and also myself, have put a lot of time and effort into this program to make sure that if you implement and also you execute, you're going to have your best success whatsoever. And that only means not only success in terms of weight loss, in terms of strength, in terms of de-stressing, but also in power when it comes around to business success. Now, one of the ones, and this little exercise is a great one for you in terms of general overall use in everyday life, and that is goal setting and also targeted visualization. Now, many of you have probably used goal setting in the past, which is you sit down and say, okay, by 30 June I would like to do blah blah, whether it's money, fitness, weight loss, or whatever. And we sit down and we essentially put that in, and we might tuck it away, don't look at it that many times. Some of us might even have vision boards of, I'd like to have this Lamborghini, or I'd like to look like this, or I'd like to do that. And that's pretty stock standard goal setting, and it does have a really good impact. Now, for those of you, remember we've gone through the three components of this plan. We've got the strong, remember this is all about stronger than the stress, the strong, the stronger, and also the strongest. And you've got different methodologies for each and every one of you. And just with this exercise, we've got the same. So if we've got goal setting, what I'd like you to do is set a goal for the 30 days, write it down on a piece of paper, where you'd like to be in terms of your stress level. Remember how we're checking in every 4 days? Where would you like to be? You'd like to have your stress level not a 10, but possibly down at around about a 1 or a 2, even when you get into a very stressful situation, how you can manage that stress. So we'd like to sit down and put in place those 5 key components of our Business Belly stress test. So let's sit down and work out, well, by the end of 30 days, we're going to be here. Also, in terms of our body, we'd like to have a look at this. We'd like to have lost 2 or 3 inches. Or remember, we want to get some testers going on. So what we'd like to do is see, our clothes, are they getting looser? Are we fitting into the lower size in our jeans and also our shirts? So that's really good goal setting. Now, the next level up, so that's for the strong. So make sure you look at that and you look at it each and every day. So the next level up is for the strongest, and this comes from Think and Grow Rich, the amazing Napoleon Hill treatise that, look, everyone who's read that really has amazing success in their life. But in that, Napoleon Hill went and interviewed the top 50 people in the world at that time around about the secrets that these people imbued and really made success. One of the most important ones he found was that they had a set of goals, but not only did they put them on a success board or a vision board or whatever, but throughout the day they would pull them out, and it probably in your either could be on your laptop, and more importantly in your journal. And it's worthwhile keeping a journal for this 30-day reset program. Put in the journal and looked at them 4 or 5 times each day. So by the end of the 30 days, I'm going to be this. By the end of 30 days, and look at it, see it, and feel it for yourself. So that's the next level up from typical goal setting. That's active. That's active use and really in embedding it into your unconscious mind. Now, the final one, which is I'm probably, I love the most, and it's something that I developed myself. It's called targeted visualization. Actually, I don't even know why people do quotes, but targeted visualization. Now, this is a position where you are as if. So what I want you to do is, for those of you looking at it, in fact, you can draw a line on a piece of paper from where you are now, put down the key attributes. Remember those 5 key attributes in your stress test, the Business Belly stress test. Put it here, and then draw 30 days, so little lines all the way up to 30 days, and then 30 days, put a little marker there, and write down the exact date that you've got there. What I want you to do now is actually change, and the 5 key stresses that you had at the stress test, Business Belly stress test that you had at day 1, go and put what your optimal level would be at day 30. Now, here's the thing is that day 30 from day 1, you can't be the same person as you were in day 1 as you are in day 30. And I think that's a key component, is to understand that we need to build, invigorate, or create a new part in ourselves that is much stronger than stress. So once you've done that, again, have a look at those 5 key components at the end of the 30 days. Now, what I want you to do is you can listen to me. You don't need to do this. It's a visualization exercise. I'll be talking, but for those of you who really want to get to the absolute strongest, and this is something you can use for business, is something you can use for relationships, any part of your day of life. So what I want you to do now is just take a big deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out, and just relax yourself really, really deeply. Now, just from where you are at the moment, what I'd like you to do is just go and walk along that piece of paper, walk along your timeline, just keep on walking away from where you are now, and just visualize yourself out at day 30. Now, have a look at yourself at day 30 and see what you see, hear what you hear, feel what you're feeling at that point in time. So how are you different at that time? Notice how much stronger you are. Notice how much that stress doesn't worry you. Feel about the confidence, the power that you've got at that point in time. Now, what I want you to do now is like really pump that up and really get a feeling for what that's about. Now, importantly, here's the little trick. I want you to go out to day 31. Step beyond there on that piece of paper, on that timeline, turn around and look back through yourself at day 30, right back to present. And just notice that all those implementations, all those emails, all of that stuff that you've done successfully over that 30 days has had a powerful impact. Now take a deep breath in and step back into day 30. Step into yourself in day 30. Feel how strong you are. Feel how powerful you are. Feel how excited you are just going through this 30-day reset program. This is targeted visualization. Now you can either walk back or run back, or if you're really powerful, hover or fly back like a jet engine right back to present. Come back to yourself, take a deep breath in and open your eyes. And now that little process is targeted visualization. So for the strong, just do your goal setting, put in place exactly where you'd like to be at 30 days. Use, for those people who want the stronger version of goal setting, go and put in place in Napoleon Hill's amazing goal setting that he pulled from the 50 top experts of their time, or top successful business people of their time. Let's face it, if they were successful, then it's certainly worthwhile being successful yourself. And then finally, use, for those people who really want to go out there on a limb, use my targeted visualization method. It's very exciting. Anyway, it's Grant Abbott. Put these in place and make sure you revisit it all the time. And we want to see that you're going to have your best business success ever with the Business Belly program. It's Grant Abbott signing off.
Every day since you, I knew from the start, I never felt enough. You showed my heart.